What's up? I know I made a video yesterday, but I'm gonna make my, Warriors Lakers game reaction. Um, I sadly I was working, so I couldn't watch the uh, Sixers Celtics game. I really wish I was able to. I mean, I saw the last like 5 minutes of it, but the game was pretty much over at that point. So I can't really be, honest about reacting to that game, but just, looking at the box score of it and seeing the last 5 minutes or so, it seems like, Celtics playing. I mean, I'm impressed that the Celtics came out so strong, especially with all the drama. And, Jason Tatum's post game interview was pretty informative where he talked about, no one's going to feel sorry for us, and we just got to come out here and play. Like, we know we have the talent, we know how to play. We already learned how to get to the finals. Like, we already did that. So we just got to come out here and replicate that and not worry about all this other stuff. So really applaud them for that. But yeah, under the Warriors Lakers game, this is going to be a crazy long reaction since it's just one game. But yeah, man. I mean, Warriors looked pretty much the same as they did last year, and the Lakers looked the same as they did last year. New season, same day kind of deal. Poole played great in the first half, struggled a little bit. Curry really turned it on for the guess what third quarter, as Curry always does. Had some fun plays in there. Clay looked good. The Warriors are just so deep. They're the regular season's just going through the motions for them. They're gonna play Curry 30 minutes a game, and they're gonna win 50 games. Like they're going to try to play all the young guys, develop them, get them ready for playoffs, and save the old guys' energy because those are the guys who are really going to win the playoffs. But they got to, get the young guys' experience in the regular season first. So that's I think kind of their plan here, and I'm pretty excited to watch all these young guys play. James Wiseman looked really good, the best. I mean, it was the best game I personally have ever seen him play. I watched him his rookie year a lot, and he looked horrible. All the advanced stats also said he was horrible, and he just couldn't catch the ball. He made dumb decisions, horrible on defense, fouling all the time. And today, played really great defense on AD, on LeBron, and made good decisions. Didn't make mistakes. Caught the ball, made some solid cuts, screens. Like he was playing exactly how the Warriors want Wiseman to play. So happy for him. Kuminga looked lost. He didn't get that much playing time, but he played pretty bad from what I saw, the eye test. I don't know what his stats were. Curry, played like Curry. Clay played like Clay. Poole had an off-scoring night. Draymond didn't play much at all. I mean, Draymond and Clay played under 30 minutes. And the Warriors, the game was over. Like the score, I think was only like a 10-point game, but the Warriors were up 27 in the third quarter. So it's like at that point, the game was over. That's when I started kind of not paying attention as closely. So there was some stat padding that went on as the Lakers tried to make a run, but come on, you're not going to come back from 27 points down on the Warriors as the as the Lakers. Like it's just not going to happen. So yeah, that was that was when I kind of checked out. But yeah, the Lakers have no shooting. LeBron is like the best shooter on the team, so that tells you all you need to know about the Lakers shooting. They signed Matt Ryan to cure their shooting struggles. Bro's a 25-year-old G League white guy who shot 10 for 33 in the preseason or whatever, and they were like, "Yep, we need him." That's not even that great of a percentage. That's only 33%. That's below league average. And they're like, yep, we need this guy for our shooting because JTA can't shoot. Wenyen Gabriel can't shoot. Russell Westbrook can't shoot. Anthony Davis can't shoot anymore for some reason. Who knows what happened to his shot? Who else? Austin Reeves isn't a great shooter. I just watched the game and I can't remember. Oh, Patrick Beverly, streaky, not a great shooter. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick Nunn's solid. Kendrick Nunn's aight shooter. Okay, he can shoot a little, but like realistically, this team just has no freaking shooters, and LeBron is the best shooter. And in the modern NBA, you just can't win that way. I mean, maybe if this was 2012, this Lakers team would be pretty good as personally constructed. But sadly, for the Lakers, it ain't 2012. You got to be able to shoot, space the floor, and LeBron knows this. This is why LeBron's decision to, asked the front office to trade for Westbrook was so insane, so crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it was so crazy because LeBron knows he needs shooting around him, and he's just like, nah, nope, I want Russell Westbrook. Other thing too, Frank Vogel, Russell Westbrook, scapegoats. Chuck said this on TNT, and I mean, if you're intelligent about basketball, you know this too. A lot of the mainstream media has been trying to scapegoat those two guys, but that's never been the problem for the Lakers. The problem last year, too old, horrible at defense, not enough shooting. This year, horrible at defense, not enough shooting. They got a little younger, but they're still horrible at defense and horrible at shooting. Their two biggest problems are the same from last year and this year. So I don't really see how this year's going to play out any different. The West is tougher this year, more healthy this year, and the young players from last year are only better. It's just like, I'm it's time for something. The Lakers maybe could make a move next year without, when Russell Westbrook's contract is off the books, or as a Blazer fan, I hate to say this, but there's a realistic possibility, theoretically, that the Blazers start off horribly, that the Blazers start to tank, and they trade Lillard. And, the Lakers might be a potential partner for that. But who knows? I don't think that's going to happen. That is a possibility. It's in the realm of possibility. Like, I can see the factors that would lead to that. But besides that, like, that still doesn't solve their defensive problems. You know what I mean? And as much as I love Lillard, like, he's horrible on defense. But anyways, enough trade rumor talk. Maybe the Lakers can make some move next year is when Westbrook's off the books and they sign some free agents because, free agents are always going to want to live in LA. But yeah, that's pretty much my reactions, thoughts of the game. Man, last thought actually. LeBron James, man. So I've been a fan of the NBA since about 2014, right? And, that's when I started watching NBA games and playing fantasy basketball for the first time and that kind of thing. But I didn't have access to watching a lot of games. Like, I didn't know how to watch the games. Really, you know what I'm saying? Ahoy, matey. I didn't really know how to watch the games at all, so I didn't really start watching religiously until a few years ago. So I never, I'm really just starting to appreciate LeBron and realize that he's on his way out and he's so old and he's doing such legendary things, and I just appreciate him, man. He is so strong, so huge. Like, watching LeBron, like looking at LeBron on the court, is just like, dude, that guy is freaking huge. Like, his muscles are gigantic. He's just like twice the thickness of everyone else on the court. Like, you'll see, he was like, Wiseman was trying to guard him, and Wiseman just looks like a little stick next to freaking LeBron. Like, even Kuminga, who's a strong guy. So it's like, I don't know. I'm just trying to appreciate LeBron, appreciate his greatness, because we're not going to see it much longer. I've only been watching the NBA religiously for the past few years. And even before that, I watched LeBron. I was kind of a, not a hater, but I never enjoyed watching LeBron, right? I just kind of disliked how he played the game. But that was probably because I was, I've always, I just, especially as a younger person, I've always been like a contrarian. So I think that was just my contrarian in me trying to diminish what LeBron does. But as I've gotten a little older, I've really started to appreciate his game, appreciate his passing, appreciate his ability to drive the basketball, and really just his ability to, impact winning. And I know it's diminished nowadays because he's older, but, watching old games of his and thinking back to when I watched him before, it's just like I really appreciate it, and it's going to be sad to see him go. I'm also going to be sad because I don't really have many opportunities to see him play in person, and I've never seen him play in person. You know what I mean? Like, I've never seen LeBron play in person, so I think I'm going to have to just bite the bullet, in the next year or two, and go to a Laker game just to see LeBron before he retires, because I gotta, like, you just have to, especially as he's still in the league. I've seen a lot of legends, like I've seen Curry, I've seen Harden, I've seen Westbrook, I've seen obviously Lillard, and I've seen Durant play, and obviously, like the Warriors whole team. I've seen Jokic play in person. And these guys aren't quite legends, but they're kind of like 2000s legends. I've seen Brandon Roy play, Marcus Aldridge play. I've seen Tracy McGrady, Yao Ming. I've seen a bunch of players play, and I'm sure there's more. I just can't think of them because you can't remember every NBA game you've gone to, or I can't remember every NBA game I've gone to. But anyways, that was kind of a long rant. I'm trying to appreciate LeBron. It's gonna be sad to see him go. Warriors look great. Super fun to watch. Can't wait to watch 81 more games. All right, signing off. This was way too long of a video for the topic, but anyways, peace.